Hi, it's Kim. Just wanted to come and give you a little bit of a heads up about the party and what's expected and what we're going to do throughout the week. So first of all, I have some notes, so just so you know, I'm kind of looking at them so I don't miss anything. But I want you to know that my goal for the party is that you get the maximum amount of rewards possible. So I want you to dream big, right? If you want the air fryer, that's our goal. If you want the air fryer and another appliance, that's our goal. I love to get my host at least to $750 in sales, so they're getting some of the top rewards. Over that is awesome, because then you're getting into the $145 in free stuff plus. So yes, we can definitely get lots of free stuff from having these parties. So that is my goal for you. So, my minimum thing is, of course, just at least getting you to 60% off item or 50% off item, whatever that is. But yes, let's aim big, right? So a couple things that we need to talk a bit about of the party is that basically invites are going to start on Sunday. So I will invite you to your party Sunday morning around 8:30 my time, which is Mountain Standard Time. And so I get up, I grab my coffee, and I invite you guys all to your parties. I will get you to start your invites then. So when you go into your party in Facebook, there's an invite button on the right hand side. I want you to click that button, and it's going to say invite all suggested friends. Click that. Okay, that's the easiest way to invite your friends to the party, because then it picks all the people that they suggest, so mostly the top people that you've been in touch with, and it invites everyone. So then you would be done. And you can definitely go back later and see if maybe it didn't invite somebody specifically. You can add them, but that is the quickest way to invite all your guests to your party. You can go through the list, so you're selecting each person that you want to invite and then press send. With that, I just want you to try not to be too picky about who you're inviting, and be more like, I'm going to invite as many people as possible, because we do want to have at least 100, 150 invites sent out or more, because the more invites we send, the more people that join. And people, sometimes we don't know who's going to purchase. So somebody might be looking for a gift for themselves, or a gift for a wedding, or a gift for a shower, or maybe their friend's son is graduating, or maybe their son is graduating, and so they have to buy stuff for their place because they're moving out. So we just never know who is going to be purchasing. And I want to share that, when I had my very first party, I invited even people from high school that I hadn't talked to for a long time, and they were some of my biggest purchasers. So just kind of take the I think they won't buy anything, I'm not going to invite them out of it, and just invite. Right? You just never know who's going to help you out. So I will encourage you to do that. And the reason for having so many people invited is because it is virtual. So probably, a third of those people are going to join us. So if you send 100 invites, only 33 people are going to join. And if you are, usually a third of those will participate, which would be 10 to 13 people, and then a third of them are going to purchase, right? So it does limit it down. So we want to make sure that we have lots of invites out, so that we have a big number of guests, and so that we are getting lots of orders and getting you the best rewards possible, okay? So that's my encouragement for you. So like I said, I will invite you to your party early Sunday morning, or Sunday morning my time. It might not be your time. All right, so the other thing is, if you're inviting people individually, sometimes if you've invited lots, like over 100, it can get to a point where Facebook might freeze you from sending invites. If that happens, please let me know. I have a message we can send to the rest of your friends in Messenger, and I will send that to you so you can get those rest of those messages out. It actually only freezes you for 24 hours, so that's okay. You could get your rest of your invites out the next day, so just so you know, okay? Now, the next thing is, when we are into the parties, so that day after you've done your invites, and you don't have to check back for a while, but maybe checking back that afternoon and being like, oh, are people commenting? Who's joined? Is there a game up that I can play? Because I want you to engage in the party. So the more that you're commenting, the more that you're posting in the party, the more people we have engaging in the party. Because I am not friends with your friends. And so they are seeing the post or a notification maybe that something was posted, but they're not really seeing any interaction in the party. So you want to be commenting and playing the games so that they see that there's a party going on and that they are like, oh my God, what's going on in there? I want to have fun too, right? We all have that fear of missing out. So I encourage you to do that, okay? Speaking of games, though, you can play the games, and I encourage you to, but because you're getting the host rewards, we are using the games to encourage your guests to also play along, have fun, and order, right? So this is kind of if they win something, they're, excited about ordering and that they actually have won something in the party. So if you did win, I might take it back to you, this person down in the game, just so you know that's why you can play them, but you can't win the prizes because you're going to get a whole bunch of awesome host rewards, okay? All right, so that being said, we talked about games. I also want you to know that you might find that in your party there is more than one host. Now, there's a couple of reasons that I do this. I work full-time. And so I do parties every second week. And the reason for that is because I have a team also that I have to take care of in Pampered Chef. And I find it too much if I'm doing parties every week and dealing with that and working full time. So I divide it up, which of course puts quite a few hosts into 1 week of running parties. So by putting you with maybe 2 or 3 people, then like 3 people in the party, then what happens is it actually encourages engagement. It has more people in there, so more people are commenting, more people are seeing the posts. It kind of beats the Facebook algorithm, and it makes my life a little bit easier because now I can run more parties at once, okay? So I truly appreciate that from you understanding that. But you will find that it does increase the engagement in the parties, and usually my parties do quite well. People love them. There's lots of engagement. People are chatting. It's pretty awesome. So, but just so you know, there's going to be lots of games. Your guests have a chance to win prizes. And then also, if they are engaging, they also have a big chance of winning the grand prize. Now, the grand prize, there's 1 grand prize for each host. So you're not getting gypped out on the fact that there's so many hosts in the party. And also that all your orders are going to go to yours. You're not sharing the rewards or anything like that. All your rewards are your rewards. So there'll be different shopping links for people to click on. All right. So if you have questions, please message out to me and let me know. I definitely am here to answer any of them. And also then that engagement piece is just, like I said, quite huge. Please, I will be sending you tips each day of what to post, what to comment, that kind of thing. If you can engage in the party that way of what I'm sharing, it really increases the engagement and the interaction with your guests, and it makes it so much more fun. So if you can do each day what I'm sending, it'll take you about anywhere from like 3 minutes to 10 minutes, depending on what I'm sending you to do. But I encourage you to do that, okay? And it's basically just to get you the best possible party, okay? Now, we I just checked my notes to make sure I got everything. We are going to have a great party this week. I think that's all I had to tell you. And if you have questions, please message me. Like I said, we're going to have some fun. Chat between even your hosts yourself. I'll make a host chat. You guys can chat in there if you have questions. I'm sure if you have a question, somebody else probably has a question too. So make sure you're chatting. And I'm definitely here to help you. So reach out to me if you have any concerns. All right. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you all on Sunday morning.